duty to hunt them down. Remnants of the lost tribes of Israel. They knew God and they rejected him, and he put a curse upon them and darkened their faces and turned all men against them. And gentlemen, as Christians, it is our duty to hunt them down and slay them. Read your Bible.
It's about Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yahushai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yahushai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule with a great millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akims and the folk on the earth to push the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Come now, lesson 35, the church Yahushai, the 144,000 and the 1/3 men and children, confusion of faith, Israel that scattered among the heathen nation, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. You are God's chosen people, right? And you see, you rebellious Israelites who want to call yourself black, who want to call yourself Christians, who want to call yourself Muslims, who want to call yourself Africans, who want to call yourself Americans, and all these other bywords that were put upon you, and you refuse to acknowledge that you are the Hebrew Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. The Most High have a sore slaughter and a slow judgment for and a sore judgment for you rebellious Israelites. And 2/3 you are gonna be cut off and die on the side. You are gonna die in the famine, you are gonna die in the race war, you are gonna die in the martial law, you are gonna die when the missile hit. Because y'all refuse to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and y'all wanna be heathens, right? Let me see if black consciousness, right? Black power, blackness. Let me see if wool and melanin gonna deliver you from the indignation of the Lord. Let me see if Christianity, right, gonna deliver you. Let me see if Rastafarian gonna deliver you, right, from the indignation of the Lord. All you Israelites who claim to be black and African, right, claiming to be Kemet and Nubian, who reject the Bible, the Lord's word, who reject it, who speak all kind of manly evil. Let me see if Kemet, let me see if Africa, let me see if Nubian, let me see if black forever and black is the future. Let me see if they're gonna deliver you from the indignation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because the Most High sword is the so-called white man. The Most High created the so-called white man to be the wicked. The Most High created the so-called white man to be what? This whipping stick, right? So let me see if these things you are claiming is consciousness, or you are claiming is the way of life. Let me see if they're gonna deliver you from the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Let me get a precept, because hey, you people gonna bawl and wail, and no one not gonna deliver y'all, because y'all refuse correction. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy God chasteneth thee. And the Most High gonna chasten 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indian, because y'all are stiff naked. You understand? Y'all are stiff naked and y'all refuse to turn back. Right? So let me see if these things that y'all claiming, right, that y'all is, and that is the way of life. Let me see if these things are going to deliver y'all from the indignation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 8. Again the word of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesied. And this is what we do, we prophesy. Prophesied means to tell before. So we tell him before what's going to happen, right? And say, thus said the Lord Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened. And what's the Most High sword? Let me get it. Right? You dumb niggas gonna feel it the hard way. Right? all of you Israelites who claiming to be heathens, right? Let me see if they're gonna deliver you from the indignation of the Lord. Let me see if they're gonna allow you to eat in the day of famine. Let me see if they're gonna defend you in the race war, in the martial law. Let me see. Let me see if they're gonna protect you from the missile, from the diseases that are gonna be out here. Right? This is Psalm chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So who's the wicked? Because the wicked is the Most High sword. Let me see who's the wicked. Right? Let me see who's the wicked. So you dumb Israelite who claiming to be wise, who claiming to be Nubians, Africans, Christians, Muslim, Rastafarians, right? Let me see if y'all can deliver yourself from the Most High sword, right? Let me see if y'all can do it by yourself. This is Malachi. Let me see who's the wicked, right? This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Edom, who's Edom today? The so-called white race. Edom mean red. They are the red people because what the Most High stripped the melanin from them, right? Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished. When it was impoverished in the Carcass Mountain, when Jakes was ruling, right? Let's go back to the Dark Ages when it was taken down, right? He said, but we will return and build the desolate places. And they did return and build. Okay, they came back into power in the mid-14th century, started with the Bourget family, right? Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. So the Most High going to throw down all Esau kingdom to build up. So America going to be thrown down, right? And all of who we build up going to be thrown down, right? And they shall call them the border of wickedness. So wherever these so-called white people dwell, they are the border of wickedness. So America is the border of wickedness, and we're going to be thrown down, right? He said, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh had indignation forever. So the Esau, which is the so-called white man, which is Edom, which is the Edomite, they are the wicked. So they are the Most High sword, right? So we get it back here again. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, right? So it's only Yahweh Hashem Yahushua going to deliver you from the wicked, because the Most High set up the wicked to be the whipping stick for Israel, because Israel was going off, and the Most High said, thou shalt also consider in thy heart, as a man chasten his children, so the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua chastened thee. And who the Most High used? He used the so-called white man to oppress you. So let me see if black consciousness, black power, Africanism, Christianity, Islam, Rastafari, let me see if this thing can deliver you from the Lord indignation, right? So the sword is the so-called white man, right? Back in Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, say, his sword is sharpened and is furbished. Salak is sharpened and also is furbished. How the sword sharpened? The so-called white man got the military, they're preparing for the martial law. They got a different martial law drill in different cities in America. You understand? They already got a different place set up in these islands and across the world, set up for what? When martial law start, because they're gonna crash this economy system, and they know they're gonna have anarchy. People can go wild because they not got no food. They got a lot of outbreak of diseases. They got a lot of fighting, a lot of killing. So they're gonna bring in the martial law now, and they're gonna implement the RFID microchip, and they're gonna slay a lot of you Israelites. So this is what they're preparing for. This is how the sword sharpening, right? Verse 10, and it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, and a sore slaughter gonna be in this same concentration camp, martial law. When Esau come down, when he sent in his military, they're gonna kill a lot of you Jakes in this concentration camp, right? When they implement the RFID microchip, this is the only way you're gonna be accepted in this one world order. This man, one world order government, right? When he implement the microchip. And if it take the microchip, you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It tells in Revelation chapter 14 verse 9 going down. Right? He said, it is furbished that it may glitter Should we then make mirth? Should we then be joyful in this kingdom? I want to live in this kingdom. Eh? He said, it contented the rod of my son as every tree, and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give into the hands of the slayer. The slayer is who the so-called white man. He's the slayer. You understand? He's the slayer. And a lot of you J's gonna be slain. Right? 2/3 of y'all gonna be cut off and die. So let me see the shit that you're pushing out there, the deception that you believe in, the lies that you devour and eat up and spreading out there. Let me see if they're gonna deliver you when the Most High send his whipping stick against us. Let me see if he can deliver you. Right? Verse 11, verse 12, he said, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall come upon my people. And who's the Most High people? Right? It shall be upon all the prince of Israel. Right? Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native American Indian. It's gonna be on you, because you are the so-called white man number one enemy. Read Psalms 83. They can give you a list of the enemy. Right? They're gonna come down upon my people, because the Most High can send the so-called white man against y'all, because y'all a bunch of hypocrites. Right? Let me get that. Right? Most High can do that. This is Isaiah talking about you black and you conscious. How you could be conscious and call yourself black? That's why the Most High can kill you niggas. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 10 verse 5. Oh Assyrian, who's the modern day Assyrian today? The so-called white man. Oh Assyrian, the rod of my anger. So when the so-called white man come down on you niggas, there's the anger of the Most High. There's the anger of the Most High to be disobedient. Because the Most High said, wherewithal Salakia, Deuteronomy 8 and 5, thou shalt also consider thy heart, as a man chasten his son, so the Lord Yahweh chastened thee. So the wrath of the so-called white man gonna come down with on you niggas in martial law, female camp, right? Race war, is the anger Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai on you dumb niggas. Right? He said, Isaiah 10 and 5, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation, is righteous anger. Right? He said, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, which is 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. Y'all are hypocrites. Right? Y'all are a bunch of actors. And against the people of my wrath, I will give him a charge to take the spoil and to take prey and to tread down like the mire in the streets. And this is what the so-called white man gonna do to you dumb niggas. Right? Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 12, he said, cry aloud, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the prince of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh, because it is a trial, and what is it? And what if the sword contended, even the rod? It shall be no more, said the Lord power. So when the so-called white man gonna be judged after he do that? Because that's how the Most High is moved. The Most High will set up a nation to judge a nation, then the Most High will judge the nation after. And so this is exactly what happened to the so-called white man. After he done do what he had to do, for the Most High judge 2/3 of Israel, right? The Most High gonna turn back and judge the so-called white man. Right? This is what the Most High gonna do. This is let me get this here. This is why the Most High saying Isaiah 55. He said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways. So you could say what you want, right? You niggas gonna be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Your black conscience and your black power and your Christianity, your Rastafarian, your Islam. None of these things not gonna deliver you. Right? This is Obadiah verse chapter 1 verse 8. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, which is the so-called white man, and understanding out of the mouth of Esau. Esau is the father of the so-called white race. Right? Right? That Esau represents the so-called white race. Right? He's the progenitor of the so-called white race. Verse 9, he said, and thy mighty men, O Timon, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mouth of Esau shall be cut off by slaughter. Why you going to be cut off by slaughter? Verse 10, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So Esau going to slavery for 1,000 years under the Hebrew Israelite, and after 1,000 years he build back our kingdom, he going to be cut off by slaughter. Each and every one of the Edomite so-called white race is going to be cut off and die. You're not going to see them ever again, right? And there's prophecy, right? That is prophecy. Prophecy done set, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 11. Make bright the arrow, gather the shield. The Lord Yahweh had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. We're just going into the so-called Russians today, right? For his devices against Babylon. So the Most High going to use Russia and Russia allies to destroy America, right? To destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Who's the Lord temple? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So the Lord going to use the so-called white man to judge two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and then the Lord going to turn around and judge the so-called white man by his other nation. And when his son returns, his son going to destroy all these military and put all these nations under the Hebrew Israelites, and we're going to rule again. And that's how the Mosiahs move. You understand? Right? That's how the Mosiahs move. Right? But the elect going to be delivered. Right? Elect going to be delivered. So Jacob trouble coming. Right? Let me close off with this. This is Job. Job chapter 5 verse Job chapter 5 verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble. He said, yea, in the 7th there shall no evil touch thee. And the 7th is what? The missiles. Right? He said, verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in the war from the power of the sword. So the elect will be delivered from the power of the sword. The sword is Esau. The elect, the 144,000, the 1/3 men and children, they're going to be delivered from the sword. They're going to be delivered from the famine. They're going to eat in the famine, and they're going to be protected in the famine, because the angel encamped around them who fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let me get a quick. The angel of the Lord encamped round about them who fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is Psalms 37. Right? This is Psalms 37 verse Psalms 34. Right? Psalms 34 verse 7 said, the angel of the Lord Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him, and deliver them, So they're going to be delivered. No evil are going to come unto the elect. Right? Verse 21, he said, thou shalt be, Job chapter 5 verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. You understand? So the elect going to be delivered from the sword, because they hearken to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They turn back to who they is. They turn back to the culture, to the heritage, and they turn back to the God who's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And with that, almost was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at great millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.